So what's your name and where do you live?
My name is Melody and I live in Tennessee.
So Melody, you just completed step 1 of your journey, which is such a fantastic achievement. Would you mind sharing with us your step 1 certificate, which I can see proudly in the background, quite rightly? Fabulous. Acknowledging all of that hard work that went in to completing step 1. So thinking back on step 1, what are you most proud of now, given that you've completed your first step?
I think managing to complete it, even though I was in the middle of moving, continuing to move forward and get through it and to the end of it and not quitting in the middle of something big like that.
So what have you noticed is different now compared to before you started your journey?
Well, one thing is I'm doing a weekly planner now, and that makes a huge difference in being able to manage everything.
So what was your biggest challenge during step 1 and how did you deal with it?
My biggest challenge was moving.
And how did you deal with that? How did you manage to make sure that that didn't kind of sabotage your journey?
Instead of just completely taking a break from the journey, I just made very small goals so that I could keep on working and not stop. That way I continued to make progress in the journey, even though I had something else going on, and didn't forget about it or anything. I was still moving forward. And then when I got through the move, then I was already still going, so I could just pick up the pace a little bit and get to the end.
Now, 20% of people who start their clutter clearing journey don't complete step 1, usually because they're trying to do it without any support, that independence and perfectionism that they have. And I'm sure you felt like giving up a few times while you're on step 1, even with the support that you've had with the social gatherings and the Journey Members tutorial every Friday. So what do you think enabled you to successfully complete step 1?
I mean, just continuing to move forward was part of it, but as far as the motivation to keep moving forward, a lot of that did have to do with the social gatherings and with the accountability. Also, I had the therapists that I was seeing working on other stuff, and of course I talked to them about stuff that we did on the journey too. And so when I ran into stuff that was really difficult to deal with outside of moving, you know, internal stuff, I was able to talk with my therapist about it, and really, really was helpful to deal with it so that I can continue to move on.
So now that you're moving on to step 2, what are you most looking forward to in step 2?
I think seeing that pile of paperwork shrink.
Yeah. And what do you think from step 1 is going to help you succeed with step 2?
Having the weekly planner, having a routine is going to be a really big thing. Yeah, just like learning to do a little bit at a time instead of trying to do it all at once makes a big difference there. I think that's going to do it for me. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you for sharing and well done for completing step 1.